dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Education Corners. In this video we are going to talk about 3 big mistakes of students in examination which becomes the reason for low grades and low percentage. So friends, stay tuned till the end, do not skip the video. Let's start. Welcome back dear friends. So we will discuss mistake number 1, that's answering the questions in hurry. Dear friends, what we do in the examination, most of us start writing in hurry, start writing the answers in hurry without reading the question properly or without reading the question completely. This becomes the reason. For example, dear friends, let me show you how we do it. Dear friends, see, I have a paper with me. I will show you how we make the mistakes while we start writing in hurry. First of all, we have to read the note very carefully. You can see the note here is attempt any 5 questions in about 500 words each. Select at least 2 questions from each section. Here what most of the students do, they focus on attempt any 5 questions, and in hurry they do not focus on this select at least 2 questions from each section. This becomes the big problem, and students start writing from first, second, third, fourth, and sometimes the students may attempt 5 questions from single section. In hurry, they may attempt 5 questions from the single section, which becomes the problem for the evaluator while evaluating, and he gives marks to the only 3 questions of that section. This is the biggest mistake of students, dear friends. And one more thing, while reading the question, you can see, dear friends, while reading the question in hurry, you can see here the question number 4 is, what is the concept of healing? When a student is in hurry, he starts writing down what is healing, and he continues writing down the concept of healing without seeing the second part of the question, that's describe tantra and tantric healing. In this way, the evaluator gives the half marks, that is only out of 10. Here we can see the total marks of the question are 20. When the student attempts only half part of the question, the evaluator gives only out of half. This becomes the problem for students. So friends, do not start writing in hurry. This is the problem. This is the mistake number 1. Well, dear friends, the mistake number 2 is skipping the questions. You have seen a number of times what we do, we skip a number of questions while writing in the examination. I suggest to you, dear friends, dear students, do not skip the questions. I am going to show you a paper. For instance, I have a paper with me. You can see this. If the paper asks you answer any 5 questions in about 500 words, that means you have to attempt 5 questions. What most of the students do, they will attempt 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 questions, and will skip 1 question. Why? Because they may have not read other questions. That's why they try to attempt only 4 questions. It's not about knowing everything about each question. But dear friends, if you have any confusion in any question, just try to write whatever you know about that. Do not ever skip any question, because if you have written something in your answer sheet, the evaluator has to see what you have written in that. Instead, if you have just skipped the question, he do not have to look into it. He just have to evaluate only 4 questions that you have written. And if you have written that question as well, which you do not fully know, which you are not aware about fully, and he still finds something interesting or relevant in it, he may give you few marks. This is the mistake number 2, skipping the questions. So dear friends, let's move towards the mistake number 3. That is writing too short, or too long. Dear friends, this is also a big mistake. You know, most of us repeat this mistake most of the times. You can see there I have a paper with me, dear friends. If the question paper wants you just write in about 500 words. You do not need to write 1000 words, 1500 words. You just have to be precise. You just have to write in about 500 words only. Because when you write too long questions, it takes a lot of your time, and when you know you have to write 5 questions of 500 words each, that means you need a lot of time, and if you write too long answers, you cannot complete the 5 questions with 500 words each in just 3 hours. You have to take care of your time as well as what the paper asks you, what paper wants from you. You just have to follow the instructions that are given in the question paper. And one more thing, that is writing too short. Dear friends, if your question paper wants you to write the answers in 500 words, you have to write at least in about 500 words. Because if the question is of 20 marks and you are supposed to write in 500 words, you have to write in about 500 words. Because if you write in just 100 words, means if you write too short of just 100 words or 200 words, that means evaluator is not going to give you full marks. He is going to deduct your marks. Dear friends, these were the 3 big mistakes of students while writing down in the examination. Dear friends, there are a number of more problems that may include having a review after completing writing your answer sheet. That is also a big problem, but I just have mentioned here the big 3 mistakes of students. I hope, dear friends, you like this video, and I hope you will share this video so that students won't commit these big mistakes in the examinations. Dear friends, I hope this video is going to be very helpful for you. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this, please do not forget to like the video and also share the video and like this video. Thank you so much for watching this video.